My name is Sword and Spatula, and this is my TV starting soon effect that I've been working on using Atom TV. So I'm just going to jump into it because it's like the fourth time I've tried to record this. The TV is fired through channel point redemption. It just fires and turns the TV on, little animation, and jumps straight to whatever channel was last displayed. That's here. So it changes, basically all it does is restarts a media file that has the animation for the start and stop, and then we'll toggle a filter that controls the opacity of the video feed. The video feed is always running on these scenes, and then it's a lot of stuff done with opacity filters, which we're working on finding a better way to do this, because having all of the videos run at the same time can be a little resource intensive. However, it was important for me to let each video play through. That way, as people flip back and forth through channels, it didn't change the spot they were at in the video. As an example, I have these TBR 1, 2, 3, 4. These act just like buttons would on a little TV remote. So these are chat commands that you activate with !TVR and then the number that you want to press. So we're on channel 1. Let's go to channel 2. Enter. I'll bring up the little number 2. Wait a second for any other inputs. When it doesn't detect any other inputs, it will show the actual channel number it's on and switch channels. This is done using a queue. So all of these buttons here go into my TV remote queue. And then I have a rule here that when the queue is empty, it will fire this particular TV remote auto fire rule. And what that does is these set a global variable to the channel, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever the number is that you punch in will be on the variable. And then when the queue is empty, it will fire on a switch case rule based on the number of that variable, whatever channel number that we're on. And it's just a bunch of kind of the same thing as turning on and off. It's changing visibility on sources for the numbers, and then firing a rule called the channel viewer, which just changes the visibility sources on all of my sub-scenes for each channel. Opacity filters, same deal. It's either completely visible or not at all. So for this particular rule, this is some of the stuff we're looking to trim down. I have a switch case for 13 options, because there are 13 channels that variable could encompass. And then each one of these is just, if it's on channel 6, then make channel 6 or make channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these are going to be visible, that opacity filter, so it's blocked. And then channel 6 will have its hidden, so channel 6 can come up. So we're on channel 2 right now. We want to go to channel 3. I'm tightening that timing up too. So this is the public access channel it runs. I'm also working on a up and down button, TBR up, TBR down, to do the same thing. But right now, the way my variables are set up, my rules are set up with my variables, at the end of every sequence, it sets the variable to something, I think it's 999, just to prevent anything else from accidentally firing and changing the channel without input. So I gotta kind of rework the way that works so that I can use the add and subtract to my variable to work up and down. That's where I'm at right now. I've got a number of scenes like this that I'm working on that have little TVs in it. All of the channels are going to be the same no matter what scene we're on. You can just jump back and forth and see. I've got from stuff like Pexels and fair use clips that people have recorded and things like that. So it's a neat little, it started out as kind of a little can I do this project, and it's evolved into this massive undertaking, but I think it's going to be really enjoyable to kind of play with once the stream is up and running. So that's where we're at right now. Thanks.